Hello dear students, welcome to new session. Today we are going to study quadratic equation. Okay, an equation that can be written in the form ax squared plus bx plus c equals to 0 and a is not equal to 0 is a quadratic equation. The a, b and c are real number coefficients and x is a variable. Look, this is a quadratic equation, the general form of a quadratic equation. A, b and c must be real numbers, and also in quadratic equation we have only just one variable, and it's what? X. X is our only variable in quadratic equations. A, b and c are real number coefficients. Okay, a doesn't equal to 0, never. Why? Because if it's 0, 0 times x squared is equal to 0, then we don't have any quadratic equations anymore, because quadratic equations means a second degree equation. Okay, a quadratic equation written in the form ax squared plus bx plus c is said to be in a standard form. It means the standard form of a quadratic equation is this. Okay, sometimes a quadratic equation is called a second degree equations. It means the power of the variable is 2, then it's a second degree equation. The other name is quadratic equation. For example, x squared plus 3x minus 5. Look, a squared plus bx plus c equal to 0. This is the standard form of what? Quadratic equation. Also, x squared plus 3x minus 5 is a standard form. It's an example of quadratic equation. Look, 2x squared minus 5x minus 1 is equal to 0. This is also a quadratic equation. X squared minus 1 over 2x plus 3 is equal to 0. This is also an example of quadratic equation. Okay, this is the general form of quadratic equation where a doesn't equal to 0. However, b or c or maybe both of them can be 0, so that 3x squared plus 5x is equal to 0. This is also an example of quadratic equation. Why? Because look, ax squared plus bx plus c. We say this is a quadratic equation. A does not equal to 0, but b or c, sometimes one of them, sometimes both of them can be 0. Look, in this equation, what is 0? C is 0 because we have bx. Look, 5x. Our b is equal to 5, but we don't have any c. Okay, and here c is 0. Okay, but this is also a quadratic equation. Look, 2x squared is equal to 0. We have a. What's our a? A is equal to 2. But we don't have any b or c. B and c is equal to 0. X squared minus 9 is equal to 0. What is 0 in this equation? B is equal to 0 because we don't have any bx. Okay? We have ax squared. Look, a is equal to 1 here. We don't have any bx, so bs is equal to 0. And our c is minus 9. Okay? They are also quadratic what? Equations. Doesn't matter if b or c is equal to 0. a1 2x squared is equal to 0 is also a quadratic equation. Okay? But a doesn't ever equals to 0. Okay? If it is 0, then it's not a quadratic equation. Okay. Let us see the coefficients of some what? Quadratic equation. Look at the examples. 3x squared plus 5x minus 3. And I want you to find the coefficients. It means find a, b and c. Look, this was the general formula. Ax squared plus bx plus c equal to 0. The general formula or general equation. Okay? So, look, 3x squared. We have ax squared. So, a is equal to 3 in this equation. 5x, we have bx. So, what is b? b is equal to 5. We have plus c, we have minus 9. So, what's the c? c is minus 9. Look in here. 1 minus x squared is equal to 0. 1 minus x squared is equal to 0. This is not written in what? Standard form. So in order to write it in the standard form, first our lead term or our variable with the highest power should come at the first. So minus x squared plus 1 is equal to 0. This is the standard form, okay? So minus x squared, ax squared. So a is equal to minus 1. Am I right? We don't have any bx. So b is equal to 0. And c is equal to 1. Okay? Look at the third example. Minus x squared. A is what? Yes, minus 1. What's b? We don't have any coefficients. We don't have any x that we take its what? Coefficient. So, what's the coefficient of x? 0. What's c? 1 over 2. 1 over 2 is a real number, okay? But not a natural number or a whole number. But it can be a represent of c, okay? Because it's a real number. Look, x squared over 2 minus x over 3 plus 1 over 4 is equal to 0. Look, can we write like this? 1 over 2 times x squared minus 1 over 3 times x plus 1 over 4 is equal to 0. Look at the coefficients. Coefficient of x squared is equal to a. So we can write 1 over 2. Coefficient of x is equal to b minus 1 over 3. And c is equal to 1 over 4. Okay, dear students, today's lesson is done. And if you have any question or suggestion, just comment down below, okay? Thanks for watching.